I'm standing in Ravenna, Italy, a city famous for its mosaics but also the unlikely stage for the Western Roman Empire's final act. In 476 AD, the events here didn't just end an empire, they redrew the map of Europe. The fall of Rome wasn't a dramatic siege in the capital, but a complex, surprising story that unfolded right here. So, what really happened in Ravenna all those centuries ago? The empire's last stand didn't happen in Rome, but here in Ravenna. By the 5th century, Rome was no longer the capital. Ravenna's marshes and sea access made it a fortress against chaos. Emperors ruled from here, safe from barbarian raids, while Rome remained only a symbol. The end wasn't a sacking of the eternal city, but a quiet struggle for the last defensible outpost. Understanding this shift changes how we see Rome's collapse. The man who toppled the empire wasn't Roman. He was Odoacer, a Germanic chieftain who rose through the Roman army's ranks. By this time, Rome's military was mostly made up of barbarian mercenaries, the foederati, who fought for land and recognition. When their promises were broken, Odoacer led a mutiny from within. This wasn't an invasion from outside, but an internal revolt by those meant to defend Rome. Odoacer's victory marked a turning point. The so-called barbarians were now kingmakers at the empire's heart. The fall came from inside the gates. Facing Odoacer was Romulus Augustulus, the last Western Roman emperor, a teenager installed as a puppet by his father, the general Orestes. The imperial title had become hollow a tool for generals, rather than a symbol of real power. Romulus was emperor in name, only a boy caught in a game of ambition. The final confrontation wasn't a clash of titans, but a mutiny against a powerless figurehead. Rome's last emperor was little more than a pawn. Orestes, Romulus's father, was a Roman aristocrat who'd once served Attila the Hun before rising to command Rome's armies. He understood both Roman politics and the demands of the barbarian troops. But his ambition led him to depose the legitimate emperor and break promises to his own soldiers. This gamble backfired. His authority crumbled and the army turned against him. Orestes' miscalculation sealed the empire's fate. Odoacer's forces quickly took Ravenna. Orestes was executed and Romulus Augustulus was deposed, but spared. Odoacer didn't claim the imperial title. Instead, he sent the Western imperial regalia to Emperor Zeno in Constantinople. This act declared the Western Empire finished. No new emperor, just a king ruling Italy under nominal Eastern authority. The end wasn't a dramatic collapse, but an administrative decision. In 476 AD, the unbroken line of Western emperors ended. Rome as a Western political power was gone. The ancient world had closed a chapter. The fall of the Western Roman Empire was a process, not a single event. The Battle of Ravenna was the final symptom of centuries of change, not the cause. In the West, new kingdoms rose from Rome's ashes, shaping modern Europe. Rome's story ended, but history's next chapter had just begun. If you enjoyed this look at history's turning points, subscribe for more journeys into the past. Thanks for watching.